Well, I was here in 2017, and they gave me a Lifetime Career Achievement Award, so they asked me to come back, and I'm still around, so here I am to present.
For decades, Lee Majors has captivated audiences with his rugged charm and action-packed roles in TV classics like The $6 Million Man and The Fall Guy. Behind the scenes, however, his life has been just as eventful, marked by high-profile relationships, a journey through fatherhood, and personal challenges. Today, he shares his life with his wife, Faith Majors, whose presence brings a new layer to his story. Let's take a look at his life and career, as well as his marriages. Lee Majors, born Harvey Lee Yeary in 1939 in Wyandotte, Michigan, faced tragedy early in life when both of his parents died before he turned 2. Adopted by relatives in Kentucky, he grew up in a loving environment but always felt an underlying sense of loss.
My dad was killed in the steel mills before I was born. My mother was 8 months pregnant with me. And then my mother was hit by a drunk driver. Standing on the corner, waiting to go to work, there's a nurse. And I was 16 months old.
Growing up, Majors channeled his energy into athletics, excelling in football with dreams of going pro. A severe back injury cut his sports career short, though, which turned out to be a pivotal moment. Reflecting on this unexpected twist, he once said, quote, "Sometimes life throws you a curve and you just have to take the hit and move in a new direction." The injury ultimately led him to Hollywood. He arrived in LA in the early 60s, where he quickly began picking up small television roles. His all-American looks and athletic build caught attention, opening doors to bigger opportunities. It wasn't long before his breakout moment arrived with the role of Heath Barkley on The Big Valley, a Western drama that established him as a promising actor. The show's success set the stage for Majors' future, offering him the recognition and experience needed to become one of television's most beloved stars. Following his time on The Big Valley, Lee Majors quickly became a household name thanks to his role as Colonel Steve Austin on The $6 Million Man. Premiering in 1973, the series centered around a former astronaut who, after a near-fatal accident, is rebuilt with bionic technology to become a government agent. Majors' performance as the strong, silent hero made him an instant icon in the action genre. Recalling his time on the show, he later said, quote, "Steve Austin was a once-in-a-lifetime role. I knew from the start that this character would be special, but I had no idea how much people would take to him."
Well, it was a show that really I'm kind of proud of, the fact that it was a show that from grandparents down to grandsons could gather and watch the show together.
The $6 Million Man defined Majors' career in the 70s, with the show's immense popularity leading to action figures, comic books, and cultural references that persist today. His next big role came in The Fall Guy, a series that premiered in 1981 and ran for 5 successful seasons. Playing Colt Seavers, a stuntman turned bounty hunter, Majors performed many of his own stunts, adding to his image as an action star. The series solidified his place in pop culture, and his self-described tough guy image became iconic. His personal life attracted nearly as much attention as his acting career. His first marriage was to Kathy Robinson in 1961, with whom he had his first child, Lee Majors Jr. Their relationship, however, couldn't withstand the demands of his rising career, and the two eventually parted ways. In 1973, his marriage to Charlie Angel's star Farrah Fawcett catapulted the couple to Hollywood royalty. Their glamorous life fascinated fans who followed their every move. Majors once said, quote, "Farrah was an incredible person and a bright star. It was a magical time, but the pressures of fame were intense." Although their relationship ultimately ended in divorce, their time together left a mark on Hollywood's history. In 1988, Majors married Karen Velez, a former Playboy Playmate, and the couple had 3 children together, Nikki, Dane, and Trey. This relationship, like the previous 2, ended in divorce after several years. Finally, in 2002, Majors met Faith Cross, an actress and model. The two married that same year, and Faith has remained by his side ever since. Unlike his previous marriages, Majors' relationship with Faith seems to have brought a sense of peace and stability to his life. He describes Faith as a rock, adding that, quote, "She's been there for me through thick and thin." Lee Majors has 4 children, Lee Majors Jr. from his first marriage with Kathy Robinson, and Nikki, Dane, and Trey from his third marriage to Karen Velez. His eldest, Lee Jr., followed him into acting with small roles, including appearances alongside his father on The Fall Guy and other projects. Although Lee did not pursue a major acting career, Majors has expressed pride in his son's accomplishments and has noted the entertainment world isn't easy for anyone to navigate. Nikki, Dane, and Trey, his children with Karen Velez, have kept relatively private lives, away from the limelight that surrounded their father. While Majors has acknowledged that his demanding career limited his time with his children, he cherishes the relationship he has with them. In an interview he shared, quote, "Being a father isn't easy, especially when your career keeps you on the road. But I've always tried to be there for them, and that's what matters in the end." Alongside his public successes, he's faced numerous challenges, including health issues and the pressures of fame. In 2003, Majors underwent heart bypass surgery, a serious operation that made him reconsider his lifestyle and priorities. After his recovery, he became more dedicated to living a healthy, balanced life. Discussing his health journey, Majors has said, quote, "Health is something you can't take for granted. I learned that the hard way, but it changed my perspective." Fame also took a toll on Majors' personal life. Constantly in the public eye, he experienced the challenges of privacy, relationships, and public scrutiny. Reflecting on his past, he's acknowledged that life as a celebrity can be, quote, "lonely at times," but adds that these experiences taught him resilience. His current approach to life is more grounded, focusing on the things that matter most: his family, his health, and his enduring legacy.
Samantha Goodstout with Real TV Films here with Lee and Faith Majors. How are you guys doing tonight?
Great, how are you?
All right, thank you.
Excellent. So are you guys excited to watch the Oscars?
Well, it's best to come here than to go to the theater because it's 3 hours of very tedious work there.
Today, Lee Majors lives a quieter life with his wife, Faith Majors, whom he describes as a perfect match. Married for more than 2 decades, their relationship has brought a renewed sense of happiness and stability to Lee's life. Faith, nearly 35 years younger, has often been the subject of media fascination due to her age and striking beauty. But their bond goes far beyond appearances. She's been a supportive presence, accompanying him to events, handling public attention gracefully, and prioritizing their relationship over the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. In interviews, he credits Faith with being a source of strength and often mentions her role in helping him stay healthy and grounded. Faith, for her part, has said she's proud of her husband's accomplishment and admires his dedication to his career and family. Together they lead a relatively private life, enjoying time with friends and loved ones away from the Hollywood spotlight. Their enduring love story surprises fans, showing a side of Lee Majors that many never expected. Throughout his career, Lee has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. From the $6 Million Man to The Fall Guy, his work has inspired generations of action stars and remains influential in television history. His characters were often strong, silent types who took on challenges without complaint, a persona that resonated with audiences during the 70s and 80s. Reflecting on his success, he said, quote, "I've had a long career, and I'm grateful for every moment. The fans, the shows, the memories, it's all been a wild ride." Majors' influence reaches beyond his individual roles. He's become a cultural icon, symbolizing the strength and resilience of his era. He has left a legacy as one of television's most memorable action heroes, and his work continues to inspire new generations. His personal journey, filled with highs and lows, has cemented his place not only as an actor, but as a figure of perseverance and determination. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of Lee's long career? Let us know in the comments section below.